Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. The question is this the last Thanksgiving we'll ever see Bitcoin below $100,000? I'm not a financial advisor. Shockingly, I think the answer to that question is probably no. But I do think that this would be the last Thanksgiving before Bitcoin hits $100,000, because Bitcoin is going to go to $100,000 next month, I believe. Said it the whole time. It's probably going to be about the middle of December. It could be the first week of December as well. I didn't think we were going to get 100K. You know, we were at 97 or 99.5. I didn't think it. And there's records of me on the show saying that. And I think the thing is, look, it could happen tomorrow. It could happen today. But most likely we're going to see next week the markets come back and things really start moving. And I think that whether Bitcoin goes back up to 100 or not, or it actually gets there, it's going to get back up in that range. Right now it's around $95,000. And you know, I really want to take a little bit of time today. A little bit later, I'm going to be giving you guys my number 8 coin for 2025. We're counting these things down. Started number 9 yesterday. And you know, I wanted to make this video and talk to you guys a little bit about kind of the history of Bitcoin and Thanksgiving. It's actually, it's very, very important. There's a lot of things that have happened around this time, in between the middle of November and the middle of December, and really kind of through the middle of January. This is such an important time in crypto. It's such an important time. And you look at markets, what are markets doing? They're gearing up for the holidays. They're gearing up for, you know, the government's winding down for the year in a lot of ways. And, you know, some of the big things that have happened, you look back, I believe the Mt. Gox hack happened around Thanksgiving of 2013. We didn't find out until 2014 in February when we got the Mt. Gox email that had happened. But that was a real important time. Then you fast forward actually to the first halving. I believe the first halving, if I remember correctly, was in November, I think. I think it was in November heading into around the 2012 election. And so, yeah, that would have been right, because the next one was in July, and the next one was in May, and then the next one was in April. So there's been 4. So there you go. You go back and you look, obviously, in 2017, the first time that really Bitcoin hit mania phase. And you look back, when did that happen? It happened in the middle of December. Between the middle of November and the middle of December is when things were absolutely crushing it. Why am I telling you all this? I'm going to give you some more dates. So some more times that this was relevant. But I'm just telling you, this is a very relevant time in crypto when big things happen. And to think that this is not the spot that we're going to get $100,000. I think people are dreaming it's coming very soon. And I think once we hit it, I believe we're going to rush past it. We'll come back down. And I do think that, of course, next year, I think Bitcoin will probably be over $100,000. The next year, potentially below, as we would be in a bear market again. That's the way that things work, guys. So this will not be the last Bitcoin, the last time Bitcoin ever is below $100,000 on Thanksgiving. You know, it's a great title. But the point is that, you know, when it comes to Bitcoin, this is a very, very important time. And you have to remember the bear markets and the bull markets, they come in cycles. This is why we see big things happening around these times. Go back to the bottom of the 2018 bear market. When was it? It was, I think, December 12th, right? It was like December 12th of 2018. It was right in the same time frame. Then you go forward and you look, what happened? The bottom of the market, right around Thanksgiving. It was in between the first and third week, or the second and third week of November, when Sam Bankman-Fried and you know, FTX went down and the whole thing, right? And you just look, there's been a lot of really interesting times over the last few years. You go back last year, you know, during Thanksgiving, we were gearing up for the halving, and you know, there maybe, you know, we were gearing up for the ETF. We had the ETF that was, you know, getting ready to get approved. In between, once again, I said to remember, between the middle of December and the middle of January is also very important, and that was a time. The ETF was a time when, you know, the beginning of January, the middle of December to the middle of January was very important. So these are two of the, I would say, that in between the middle of November and the middle of January, this is the time of the year when we see the most stuff happening in crypto. And I definitely think that we are going to see some really, really big stuff happening. And if you want to see Bitcoin go over $100,000, you want to trade, don't forget to check out Phemex. We love Phemex, our exclusive trading partner. You can get the Palau ID. I got my new one in the mail the other day. Thanks, Palau. They're my pals. That was really stupid. All right, guys, that's all I got. Be blessed. Happy Thanksgiving.